What is my wife? Every time I start this video, something weird happens.
It won't stick to the back.
What?
The magnets
What magnets?
from the MDX.
Tricking out your Prius, bruh?
I'm trying.
Trying to trick out the Prius.
None of my magnets will stick.
Well, that's because you're a magnet. A dude magnet.
Yeah, okay, here.
Shameless plug. Real quick, I want to go ahead and just ask you guys before we start the video. I would love it if after the video, after you watch everything, and do your little commenting, your liking, your subscribing, if you would stop over at the Spooled Up Big Cartel page. When you do that, check out what shirts we have available and the stickers that we have available. The shirts are right here. So, I hope you like those shirts. If you do like the shirts, drop over to bigcartel.spooledup.carpool.stuff. Yes, buy stuff if you like it. If you don't like it, I don't know, I'll have some more stuff coming out soon. For everything I've heard, all the testimonials, all the people that have worn the shirts, they love the shirts. James doesn't take his off, I don't take mine off, and a bunch of people have been posting about them. And by a bunch, I mean like 5. But, I mean, I've literally sold like a few shirts. Anyway, so stop over there, check it out. I just wanted to go ahead and throw that in there before this video. This video is going to encompass doing the roll cage in here and the hydro in here. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And you guys have a wonderful day. I hope it's awesome. Ready, set, go! Look. 1, 2, 3, go. It's all wet up in here. The reason being is we had a fire. We have sprayed it down so you can't really tell, but there was a bunch of fire extinguisher dust all over the wheel. Look, there's residue from the fire extinguisher dust from welding. Something underneath there started to catch fire, and yeah, so we welded it in. The plates don't look the hot best, but everything else looks really good, and it's only because that's really weird to weld, how thick the metal is to the thinner metal, so it's real weird. But it's almost welded in. We have, oh, these aren't complete bubble gum. They're not the best, but they look good for a cheap diesel mechanic and a fat guy. We didn't do terrible. Yeah, so we're gonna finish everything up and hopefully have a cool roll cage come nightfall. Oh wait, it is nighttime.
YouTube.
Oh, hey. What's up, guys? So here's what we're gonna do. We have a list of things that we will need to get done by Import Alliance. Cage is kind of done. It's done enough that I can drift, so I'm gonna mark that off. So we have hydro, paint, tie rods, cage is done. Rear driver controller, because I never did it, and put another seat in it. Those are things I want to get done by Import Alliance. Datsun has some other stuff too, but we're going to pay attention to the BMW in this series. So we got the cage done. We're going to do the hydro. So I did buy a Willwood Master. Let me show you that. So I did buy a Willwood Master. If it focuses. Willwood. So James is going to use it and pay me for it.
Yep.
Because I can't use it because my hydro, the rod needs to be a little shorter, about 1 inch shorter, which leaves me with very little thread.
And
so
originally I hijacked Jesse's.
Yeah,
for mine.
He did steal mine.
So
we wanted to get his working.
Yeah.
So it was temporary. Now he's got a Willwood. I'm going to put my old one back on, which is right here. Right here. Not this one.
That one doesn't work on either of them.
And we're gonna go ahead and install it. So first things first, I have to mount the hydro in the car. I'm gonna weld it in because I don't care, and that's quicker. So I've already cleaned it up. We're gonna weld it right there, and we should be solid. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you a little bit of why I like this kit. Okay, so you see that. Here's the part that goes in your brake line. Now we're doing bubble flares, but here's the part that goes in your brake line. This actually goes into the tool. Now a double flaring tool, from what all I've seen, a double flaring tool is just like a cone thing that comes down, and you have to have everything super centered. This kind of centers it for you, so I like that. Yeah, so that's why I like this tool. This tool can be found at Advanced Auto. I think AutoZone has a version 2, but it's AutoCraft. It's a bubble ISO flaring tool set, and it's like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So yeah, that's what this is for. We're gonna go ahead and get started on trying to flare it. Let me show you the install so far. There's the hydro mounted with my skirt stick, lines going back underneath the console and down. You can't see it, but down through the floor under the car. So let me go ahead and try to get this flared so that we can get it bled and have a freaking hydro installed, and I can drive this thing again. I was stupid. I shouldn't have started it, but whatever. So let's check it out. Catch you in a second. Ready, set. Just like that. It seems good now. I don't have any leaks. Everything's installed. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to bleed the brakes. I'm down here by myself. We have this power bleeder over here, but like, you still have to like be able to hook it up, press it on a battery, and watch the front to make sure you're not filling up the reservoir. So haven't done that yet. I'm gonna wait for James. I'm just gonna check and we'll do it then. But so far, no leaks. It's building pressure. It bleeds off because the brakes need bled, but it works. So this is how the interior is shaping up. We got the NRG seat with the cage, with the hydro, with the sick NRG wheel. We have second seats that we're gonna be putting in. The driver seats on both me and James's cars are the NRG fixed backs. The passenger seats are gonna be these reclinables, which I'm pretty hyped on. So we're gonna be putting those in here soon. Real quick, we have, we finally got the drift stick installed. What a hassle. Okay, so let me walk you through this real quick. This was the old one. It's leaking fluid. Do you see it? Do you see it leaking fluid? That's fluid. See it dripping? So after fighting the lines for forever, because flaring something under the car is a pain in the butthole, and I would have showed you guys, but number one, my camera died. Number two, flaring lines under a car is a pain in the butthole, and I didn't want to be cussing at you guys because it's not your fault, it's my fault. So, got the lines in and got the hydro installed. Let's take a look at it real quick. Hydro is courtesy of James because the old one was pooped. So, James gave us this fresh one here. Dope.
But the master cylinder that came in mine was also kind of poopy. So
I mean, that is my master cylinder.
yeah.
But still, anyway, we got the hydro installed. I didn't film a lot of it because it was frustrating.
Did you film anything?
I didn't film much.
I don't think you filmed anything.
I think I filmed a tiny bit, but not much. So, we also have the cage in, which I'll show you here in a second. But the problem was, so we got the anyway, back to what I was saying. We got the brake lines in, everything flared up and connected, and then it started leaking. So then we did it again, blah blah blah. Story goes on and on until the best part. Lines are in, not leaking, builds pressure. Yes, perfect, right? Wrong, it's not perfect. We reverse bleed the brakes, fill everything up, get all the air out of the lines, and something's not right. So every time you'd press the brakes, they were fine. You could pump them, they would get hard, normal, they would stay normal until you touch the hydro. As soon as you touch the hydro, all pressure was gone. So we rolled it down to this master cylinder was bad. I bought a Willwood master cylinder, which I gave to James, which James ended up giving back to me because I put it in here. So we swapped it all around, and now we have a hydro. James ordered a new hydro. He won't be down a drift stick, so that's good to go. We are solid, so we have the everything together. We're gonna go test it out here in a second, just because we can. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. That means you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, drop a thumbs up. That means you didn't like the video, or you did. It just means you should do it, because you should be nice. But if you don't wanna, then hit the thumbs down, because the thumbs down means that you really, really like your sister, and that's like in a relationship kind of way, and I don't think that that's right, and that's pretty wrong. So you shouldn't like your sister. You should give it a thumbs up, because that means you don't like your sister in a relationship kind of way. You just like her in a sister kind of way, and you don't want anybody else to touch her because you'll beat her up. But if you did like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff that you guys do nowadays. And I have some Datsun videos I'm gonna be working on here in the next week or two. So stay tuned for those, and more drift prep, because we have Import Alliance coming up, and I'm gonna be down at Import Alliance sliding this thing, and I hope to see you guys there. Have a good day. Bye! Dragons. All right, guys, have a good day for real. Bye.